Vijay, to get into this world of poetry, did you also read up on any poets, any famous poets? Was that part of your prep work?
I had always had a soft corner for poetry, and I used to look up to it, and I used to improve my bhasha and lehja and everything as a student of acting. But when the script came to me, I remember deep diving into falling in love all over again with something that I had lost touch with, which was my profound love for poetry. And the script had enough in it. There are a couple of them in the trailer, but there are far many in the film as well. And I was playing ball with an actor who's played Ghalib on screen and several other shires. So I had to really up my game and get myself to the speed. It was honestly one of the most endearing and learning experience for me. It was tough because इतना आसानी से निकलते नहीं है मुझसे इस तरह के अल्फाज
और बहुत ठंडी भी थी
हाँ ठंडी भी तो कब कपाते हुए कैसे शायरी होती है ये भी मैंने एक्सपीरियंस किया बट I love a good challenge and I'm glad Vibhu threw that kind of a challenge at me and I had enough support from the producer who ran with the idea of casting me in this part and putting me out there in this light.
Manish, I've always thought that you've also brought a lot of craft to your work as a costume, as a stylist in movies. Like say, for example, you know the looks of Kareena Kapoor, Bole Churiya, that would get popular. But you would see a Kal Ho Na Ho and you would see how you styled Jaya Bachchan. You can see that that's a Christian woman in New York of a certain age. You can see it in like one glimpse and you can say that.
Yeah.
And that's been the case with so many of your movies like Urmila and Satya, Rani and Yuva. Those have been such rooted characters, but you've presented them so well, but so authentically. So do you think you don't get enough credit for that authenticity, for bringing craft to your or is it all about glamour? Does that overshadow it?
I think glamour will always overshadow it.
Yeah.
Also, I think touch wood and luckily, I've also had many hit films, where big films where the costumes also became very famous. So I think that will always take over. And it's like even if I stop costumes, suppose if I say, okay, I'm not doing costumes anymore, and I'm only going to concentrate maybe on producing films and doing material, still people will comes to costume, they'll think of me. So I think some things get branded and some things get just chapoed, in your mind for stamped for life kind of thing. So it's absolutely fine. I embrace it.
But does that not bother you that you don't get enough credit for the craft part of it?
I think I've got a lot of credit in my life for a lot of things that I've done, and maybe filmmaking would be that way to get that credit. Like already people are surprised with my 3 different choices of films, because they're not really what you would expect out of me. So I think there are different ways and I'm absolutely fine.